be. Could be taken on a holiday. Could be. Candid photography. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more. Say no more. Oh. Hey, no more. Good night. Ding, 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 ding. Good night. Good night. Ding, 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 ding. If you want it, ooh, you can have it. Ooh. but you gotta learn to reach out there and hot map it. Hot map. What's up, Gear? It's hot map time, dude. Hot map. Hashtag hot map. It's hot map. Hot map, hot map, hot map. Cause everybody wants some love. Shooting from the stars above. Shooting photos. And the heart will break is more than I can take. I can never let it go. It's hot maps. Hot Mapather. Hot Mapather the second. And the third. Go for quad. Quad map. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Say no more. Hot maps. Yeah. It's hot maps. Reappropriating. Just like, you know. Hot maps. Oh, you know, I gotta put the chat. I'm gonna do that right now. I gotta put the chat box up on here. That's what I gotta do. There's a couple things I need to do with our intro screen. Yeah, let's pop a. Do we have alert box on there? We don't. Yeah, alert box is up. Well, we're gonna need a chat though. Chat box. Chapo the Bach. Chapo the Box. Boxington. It's a attaboy. Attaboy. Although it's like, you know, conversations that we have, although that's not going to stand out. Redeems standby messages. Yeah, that's the other thing is I think, well, we got alert box. It's just because I haven't set up. I thought it's just alert box though. Let's see. Are they working now? Maybe you need chat up. Yeah, so you need to have the chat box and the alert box up. And so there you have it. Now we can do, yeah, Betty. Yeah. Dylan, you son of a bitch. The CIA got you pushing too many pencils. Yeah, we're powered up, dude. Hashtag powered up. Super rad. Yeah. We're always making strides further. I also had thought that you guys had been able to hear the gameplay sound while I have the intro screen on, because I can hear it on my headphones, but that's because it's going through my stream or my capture card as it should, and that's getting pumped into my phones. But I'm not, and I have monitoring turned on, but I don't have anything. A whip? Yeah. Yeah. Work in progress. Work in progress administration. Hot map. Do you know what hot map is yet? I just had to test. I had to test my girl on this just a minute ago. No one knows a hot map. Hot map. Hot maps. Yeah, no clue. What? Look at the title of the show. And then tell me if you don't know what hot map is. Also, what do I want to do anything else? Oh, I need the chat box. I do need to change. Can I change the color of the actual stuff? That's what we need to do. It's funny when you like open the little chat box thing. It's like a bunch of chats start popping up just to show you what you're looking at. And for a second, it had your head Gary on there. Hot map. Oh, it does. You do pop up. But then there's all these other ones that are popping up, and then it's like, he can still win. Yeah, that's life. That move was Pog. You always think that. Never lucky. Okay, anyway, let me get this. We gotta get the font. The font can't be white, dude. That can't be. It's hot map is hot map. It's gotta be blue. Okay, now we can read it. Hot map. Map all the way. He can still win this one. Okay, there we go. Now it's at least visible on the blue. Oh, that is very tiny. Enjoying the stream. Don't forget to follow and turn on notifications. Yep. Okay. Anyway, that's some bonus. That's some bonus stuff. Anyway, let's get this started. We got to gift Haley her birthday gift today. We got to find some more loved gifts today. So much to go on. To do. What is a horseshoe? What is a horseshoe? Overlay behind the text that pops up. Yeah, that could be. Or that might look there. I don't know. We're going to leave it like this for now. During the screen, what happens during the game. I think I only changed the chat for this particular source. Or the scene. So it should go back to the standard. Yeah, we're going to. Whatever. It's upgrade. Upgrade. Okay. Oh, dude, you know a movie we were talking about with my girlfriend? Dude, Kiss the Girls. Kiss the Girls is such an underrated movie. Boy, that thing is really tiny. I was talking about the font for the chat. What's up, Johnny? Anyway, Kiss the Girls, dude. I don't think Gina Davis has ever been cool. I mean, okay, Beetlejuice is pretty cool. But, I mean, Kiss the Girls, come on, you know. Such a cool movie. It's just what we decided during the discussion I had with my girl was that it's just that the plot is cliche as all hell with the amnesiac wearing person as for assassin of some secret agent assassin or something. This is like kind of, Girls Are Easy. Oh, I will check that out too after you watch Kiss the Girls, though. Anyway, without further ado, sorry I had to ado so much. I had to ado a little bit too much right now. I'm sorry. There's too much to ado. But without further ado now. Can you, I mean, what, ado. A dude in the dark room. Immed? I'm going to check that immed out later. Okay. Hello, all. I am the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Shit. Beep. Hello, all. Welcome to the dark room. Welcome to the stream. I am Palmosa Hinton, the dude in the dark room. And it is Wednesday. Skipping a couple. It's Wednesday. It would be Wedding Wednesday, but it's Marriage Monday. It's Monday, May 23rd. It's about 7:53 p.m. here in California. And it is time for Hot Map, a.k.a. How to Marry a Photographer. I took some creative liberties with the acronym. I apologize. APAUL-gize for taking these creative liberties with my acronyms, but I do. Yes, thank you. Ooh, why is that so tiny now? Oh, I think it's just because it shrinks the picture. It's got to be big. That's got The alert box should be huge, right? Chat box could probably get a little larger too, I think. Work in progress. It is my stream. Yeah. Oh, the blue did carry over onto the chat here. Whatever. Is that gonna be a thing? Maybe we'll figure that out. Well, you know what? I'll go. I'll leave it at blue. Can you guys read that? Okay. Maybe blue's not the best choice. We'll figure it out. Blue's working. Okay. It's hard to tell on mine because it's such a small little chat box here. But anyway, hope it's looking okay. Which I will always say this. I've said this several times. But if anybody has any recommendations on any of the layout or any of that stuff, or if anything looks strange, it is more than welcome to give recommendations, critiques constructively, ideally, constructive recommendations, criticisms. This is all a work in progress, as my man Gary has pointed out. And green is popping. Okay, good. And I'm happy to take suggestions. Some people have said like, oh, I noticed this thing wrong. I didn't know if I was going to throw you off by mentioning this. It does throw me off a little bit, but that's kind of part of being live on a stream. So it's like I would never tell people not to do that. People can recommend and suggest anything they want. And again, especially with like things with the audio, like if my audio, which no one seems to have been hesitant with that yet, but if the audio sounds weird or if the visual sounds weird when I'm playing Zelda and I got my picture up and I'm covering my hearts, all that stuff, I'm happy to take notes on it, and it does not throw me off as much as you might think. Macbeth cosplay, I could do that. Is it Macbeth? Yeah, in Last Action Hero, that he imagined Schwarzenegger, Arnold Braunschweiger in. I could Macbeth it, sure. Anyway, so it's Hot Map, How to Marry a Photographer, which we've done one complete playthrough of this. I didn't put speedrun on the thing. You fool. I know it doesn't really make a big difference, but I do have to get good at it. I do consider this a bit of a speedrun type playthrough because we are trying to marry the resident photographer of Stardew Valley as fast as possible. Wait, what? Holy shit! What happened? Only 6. I know. We're getting close. It's been a month. My last follow was a month ago, so it's definitely slowed down quite a bit. But we are definitely working on it. And yeah, if you're new to the stream and if you like photographically twisted gameplay stuff, not twisted in a bad way, like intertwined, twisted, mixed with, blended with. That's my shindig here, is that we're always shoehorning in some photography concepts or playing a game with a photographic perspective or viewpoint, trying to include as much photographic stuff as possible. And I think this is a very good example of that in Stardew Valley. That we're not actually going to be taking pictures as we do on some other streams, but we're marrying a photographer, which is close enough to a photographic element that I'm more than happy to do it. Plus, I literally am interested in how quickly we can get this done from a speed run perspective. Although I'm sure there are some things that I'm doing incorrect. If I wish this to be a true speed run, I'm sure there's things you got to do to, at least in terms of like the speedrun.com, like awards. I should check. Actually, I should check on there if there is a Stardew Valley. I'm sure someone's done, maybe completing the first 2 years and getting the best rating on your farm or something, speed run like that, because that's like the typical, that's the end of the game. The second, at the end of the second year or the beginning of the third year. Is it the end of the second or the beginning of the third? You get your final rating from Grandpa, who gave you the farm, and that's kind of where you can look at as like the end of the game. But you can obviously continue to play forever, as far as I know. Maybe there is some sort of hard stop in the dating, in the, like, the actual date that you can play through, or the years. I'd never checked that either. A lot of this is we're gonna learn a lot of this stuff on this while we're playing. That's kind of the fun. I mean, why come in with all the info? I want everybody to see the process of getting all this stuff figured out. And when we finally have all the information discovered and everything we want to say about the photography aspect of this game, or the photo aspect that we're pulling out of the game, I will have a nice complete video explaining all about the photography element within this game. So we will have a nice, well written, streamlined how to marry a photographer in Stardew Valley video, or the photography, rather, it's going to be the photography in Stardew Valley, and then talk about specifically Haley, marrying Haley, what type of camera she uses, or at least as close as possible. In this case, it's pretty hard to tell what if the camera model is based on anything. But again, as I've said before, I would love to talk to somebody who's designing the camera in the game and figure out where they were coming from when they designed it. That kind of stuff. That's very interesting to me. So that's a way later portion of things. I don't think we'll probably be able to get that information for the first videos, since very few people find these things relevant at this time. But once we start making some noise and people I'm worth the developers' time to talk to, then maybe we can find some cool information about the photographic design in the game, and the thought process from the designer's standpoint. I'm very interested in that kind of stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, we have done a full run through, and we have our first playthroughs record of marrying Haley as quick as possible. And if you're interested in watching that entire season, or that session of How to Marry a Photographer, it is all up on YouTube, and you can check that out. In fact, most of the streams will end up on YouTube for later consumption on demand, at your pleasure, at your pleasure. And as well as those videos I was talking about will end up on the photography in videos, photography in Stardew, photography in Fallout 76, photography in Spelunky, which, like I said, that will probably be the first video that I'm producing is going to be that. Although I guess it's kind of up in the air between like this game and Spelunky, but it'll probably be Spelunky first, since I'm still kind of building a lot of what I want to say while we're doing these streams. Spelunky, I pretty much know almost everything. It's a very small bite-size amount of photographic stuff in there, because there's only the one camera item in the game, which we also do a little speed run in Spelunky every once in a while. I should do one of those. Maybe I'll do one of those this week, perhaps. Add to that collection and try to beat our time on that one. And those are up on YouTube as well, so check that out. What else I gotta say? Oh, the song of the day. As I was kind of singing a little bit of it earlier. Oh wait, I gotta get a link. Not a Zelda link, but an actual song link. Don't I? Is this bad? Am I allowed to do? I should double check and make sure Glenn is bald. Always Sunny podcast is making me laugh very hard. I do not consume all that much content, but when I've been sitting down and eating and needing to watch and listen to something, it's been the Always Sunny podcast, and I've been laughing very hard. I love those people; they make me laugh very much. I think have I used this song before? I actually have to ask John, because John has said to me that you're building a list of the songs that I'm talking about, or that I've suggested as the song of the day. Anyway, very fitting. Song of the day is Photograph by Weezer. Because everybody wants some love, shooting from the stars above. Something like that. It's in the photograph. It's in the photograph of love. And that's what we're doing here. We're going to marry a photographer. So I thought it's a very fitting song. And I also plan on doing like reviews on musical photography stuff or songs and musical stuff that has to do with photography. I literally have like I've found album covers that incorporate like pictures of cameras and things like that. I think that's going to be kind of a cool thing. Again, just kind of, we're just digging out, we're like carving out all of that photo stuff that we possibly can in these different types of media. Because this is how we do, you know, as Jaden Smith would say. Anyway, other than that, I think all the preamble's done. We've only been on the stream for 30 minutes, and I haven't done shit in the game yet, so maybe we'll get to that. There's no image review in the game, which would take another 30 to 45 minutes, knowing my speed. But we can just jump right in, which is nice. I don't think there's anything else. I can always jump back out, and we'll talk. We will chat again at the end of the stream, of course. Save your questions for the end. God, man. And I think I was saying this when John popped in. I was going to say, I need to set it up so that the game audio is getting pushed through during the intro screen. So that, because I leave this on in the background. And this is like for each game. I mean, it did save me for the Fallout stream, though, because I had left the music on in Fallout, and that's all licensed music that I'm never going to be able to use. I mean, even the song here in Stardew, technically, I don't think I should not be able to use this. This would be a copyright claim. If they found it, they definitely pop a copyright claim, slap me with an injunction. But this is safe compared to the licensed music in Fallout, which is not. I am never getting away with that. As soon as I put anything up on YouTube, it just automatically reads the song and knows it's there. And I cannot use that. Thank you. Oh, not Raymond. Thank you for following, my friend. I really appreciate that. Really, we were like just talking about. I haven't gotten a new follower for like a month. I really appreciate that. Thank you, making my night here, buddy. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Hope you're ready for some hot map. How to marry a photographer. Our first playthrough here. Thank you. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. First playthrough, we accomplished our goal with our little Ansel Adams good light farm. We finished on the 17th day of summer, which this is the day after. I don't know if I'm going to be using this as the final date, because I think we actually got married on the 16th, and this is the first day that we are actually married that I can play, so we'll be able to look at it either way, but it's either the 16th or the 17th, and I can guarantee right now we have already beat it. We've already beat that time, no problem, and that is solely because we found a loved gift for Haley from the cart person. Thank you. Hearts. Yeah, dude, thank you so much for that follow. Really lighten up my heart here. We found a loved gift for Haley, and we did not have a loved gift for her birthday last session, so that is immediately going to give us a giant boost. Although things could go wrong. I guess things could go wrong. I don't foresee that happening. I do know that we also have another coconut waiting for us at the traveling cart on the day that we're about to play. I get to go and buy another coconut, which is going to be a second loved gift. I don't remember, and I should look back through the playthrough from last time, but I don't think we had any loved gifts until we got into summer, and then we got the sunflowers, but I could be wrong. I should check back before I mouth off about it. Like I was mouthing off about how Haley should be the soonest person you can marry, and then I think last time we actually did a little bit of research, which took 5 minutes looking at the in-game calendar, and realized that Shane would probably be a lot easier, and that's just because his love gifts immediately available for purchase and constantly available for purchase. Always. You can always buy beer and you can always buy pizza at Stardrop Saloon. Makes that so easy. And I didn't even, again, I didn't want to learn all this stuff off the stream. I kind of like them learning. Yes, maybe I make myself look like a fool. Maybe. I'm okay with that. I'm foolish, okay? I'll openly admit to my foolishness. I'm a fool for Haley, man. I'm a fool for this person. Fool for the photographer. Photography Fool Fridays. I guess if I did start doing Friday, we could do something like that. Anyway, we're definitely beating this first session, 100%. I can almost guarantee that. And then the second speed run way we could look at this. So we had the 17th day of summer. Yes, sunflowers. I'll tell you this. So we missed our opportunity also to photograph outside on our Texture Tuesday streams, or whatever stream I would end up doing that on, or Right with Light Wednesdays. I missed our opportunity to shoot a daffodil, right? Not dandelion. I'm always getting those two confused. Daffodils, which had been like our surplus gift item for Haley, and we'll probably end up giving her a couple more of those on this session. But we missed my opportunity because they're not in season anymore. I don't think I can get I might be able to find some daffodils somewhere. But we're also moving into summer, and then I think that we're gonna shoot some sunflowers. Like Gary just put up our little sunflower symbol. I'll get some beautiful sunflowers, and we'll do some beautiful sunflower photography for summer, because that's a great way to include not only the real life photography stuff, but then keep it connected with the playthrough that we're working on right now. So that'll be cool. Anyway, 16th day of summer is the first speed run date that we have to keep in mind, but then we also have our 17th day of summer, however we're going to look at it. We'll figure that out later. But then the second way to judge our speed run time is also just a real time playthrough, hour time that we've clocked here, which is at 15 hours 12 minutes. Wait, is that 15 hours 12 minutes, or is that, yeah, it's 15 hours 12 minutes. So 15 hours 12 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna beat that. That I'm not sure. That's where we're hard pressed to get more data. We need more data on the actual timeline playthrough while we're playing. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks here, my friends. 15 days, yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, we're gonna have a 2-week redemption. There's like, dude, Total Recall, bro. Do you know how many redemptions from Total Recall alone? We'll have to do a Total Recall night. Is there photography in Total Recall? There's some photography. There's enough photography in Total Recall that I could do a Total Recall photography review. I'll figure it out. I mean, they have their FaceTime video conference call things that they're doing. That's enough of a camera thing. Also, Paul Verhoeven loves like newsreel footage to help establish the atmosphere and the tone of the stories and stuff. Like almost all his movies have, or a lot of his movies have like the news footage, newsreel footage, helping establish the universe that we're entering or whatever in his movies, and commercials too, right? Commercials, not just newsreel, but commercial stuff, popular things to just give you an idea of what the culture is like in this movie or whatever. Okay. We gotta play. Let's play. Enough Verhoeven talk. Yes, his name's Paul. Yes, he's very cool. I understand it. RoboCop. Yes, very good movie. Starship Troopers. Yes, and I'm definitely doing a photography in Starship Troopers because again, there's a camera guy in that gets fucked up quite a bit. Is the camera person? No. The first guy you see die is the news anchor, right? I think so, in Starship Troopers. I believe that's right. And then the camera guy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's for that review. Okay. Clear sunny day tomorrow for the Egg Festival. Not going to the Egg Festival. Sorry, Lou. Sorry, Lewis. Displeased day. And when it's a displeased day, what that will force us to do is not chop down as many trees. Although I'm still going to chop down as many trees as I can, I think. I don't know why. There's really no reason to not do it. And I still haven't gotten a gold daffodil. What the fuck is wrong? What is wrong? Oh, I have a bonsai tree on me? Oh, that's right. I put that... Let's just put that, like, here or something. Can't you... Yes, the furniture can be placed wherever the fuck I want. Thank you. It's my farm. Thank you. I will place it. I know you restricted me, but I make it happen. I'm still debating, and I think, again, that will be one thing I change. I need to, like, write out the methods that we're using for each play. Well, okay, these first couple, I'm going to do this. I'm going to probably do hot map. How to Marry Photography. I'm going to do this a lot because I just want to beat our record, obviously. But there's so many different methods, like things that I want to try and be very specific about it. Like, for instance, we are trying to get our foraging skill up as quickly as possible, just so that we can get the high quality daffodils as quickly as possible, the most high quality daffodils that we possibly can get. So we could be crafting and planting a shitload of the spring seeds, wild seeds for spring. We could do a lot of these and waste our time and energy planting those, and that would do two things for us. That would, one, increase our farming skill, which isn't going to come into play or help us out until summer when we want to harvest those high quality sunflowers. So that I was kind of saying on this playthrough, I'm going to avoid gardening as much as possible. I think on the first session we did garden quite a bit, with, again, the intention of getting those high quality sunflowers in summer. And I think I did do some mixed seeds last time, but I've only done one set of mixed seeds. Or, I'm sorry. Why do I keep... Wild seeds. I'm just looking at these mixed seeds and I'm thinking wild seeds. One method could be planting as many of these as possible to increase our foraging skill when we harvest them. While we're watering them, that will increase our farming skill. But then when we're harvesting them, that should increase our foraging skill. And so that could be a good method to increase our foraging skill quickly. But again, that I think I want to, like, go really hard on that for one entire playthrough, instead of, like, right now I'm kind of dipping my toes. Like, I did one wild seed. And then I thought, let's actually focus on felling the trees more than anything else on this playthrough. I think that is really where I want to focus, and that's why we started planting a shitload of trees on our farm, because that's going to allow us to cut down as many as possible. Also should be getting a lot of field snacks so we can just replenish our energy. Just finish our watering real quick. Yeah, all this stuff, this has just been the mixed seeds, not the wild seeds that we've been finding and planting. I do not care about the bundles. I do not care about friendship with any of these assholes except Haley. We got our coconut for her birthday. Because there's a lot, yeah, see, there's so many different things. And again, this is why writing out the strategy, I'll buy that for you. I'd buy that for $1, yeah. I love that guy. That's a redemption right there, too. So many, dude, Verhoeven. I wonder also, Paxmore has to fill me in on if you can, like, choose what redemptions are active for each stream, or if it's like a real complicated. I'm not. He showed me. I did have a good tutorial on creating the redemptions and getting those set up, and I haven't done one yet. I know Paxmore, he showed me a long time ago. But I do have. I've been more building the list of what redemptions we could do. But it would be cool if we did, like, a redemption night where it's all Paul Verhoeven redemptions or something like that. All Schwarzenegger redemptions, all Paul Verhoeven. I don't know, maybe that'd be kind of fun. Anyway, so many different ways to go about this stuff. Because if I create the wild seeds, we do increase, again, it's kind of a little bit of a double benefit for farming skill and foraging skill. I'm not sure if it's a very good amount of foraging skill increase, per pickup on these guys. But what we also do is we lose out on the ability to replenish our energy with these items too, because that's another strategy. Using almost all of our energy-based forageable stuff as energy replenishment, as opposed to money, or again creating more wild seeds for the skills. Not sure what's going to be the best way to do it. And again, doing multiple playthroughs and trying different methods each time, that's going to at least give us a little bit more data and figure out if one thing is better than the other. Although, again, right now, what has been the biggest shift or the biggest benefit to our playthrough time has just been finding this coconut before her birthday. That was the as good as it gets in my opinion. And then also we want to save. We're going to need money. There is a certain amount of money, and I should put that calculation together. We need 5,000 for the ring, or for the amulet from the old mariner. We need 10,000 gold to upgrade our house. How much else money do we need? I forgot how peaceful this game was. Oh my goodness, yes. Compared to the other streams that we do, which are a little more action-packed and hectic, this is like chill as all hell. And I actually really do look forward to playing... I do really look forward to playing Marriage Mondays, because it's a very relaxing type of playthrough. This is very relaxing. I'm not challenged creatively shooting the photos that we take on the Fallout stream or the Zelda streams. Anyway, hope it is an enjoyable experience in its entirety, and that my ranting doesn't ruin the peaceful nature of this serene game. Anyway, cookies. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing the egg festival. I'm gonna keep these for energy replenishment. So anyway, it's good to hold on to a lot of this stuff, because I will want to sell it. So creating those wild seeds might bone us in that regard. We might not be able to sell and have enough money when we're ready to actually get married. So anyway, lots of different ways we can go about this. It's fun rants. Okay, good. I love how we're hanging out back in the day. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, and oh yeah, I didn't say this before we jumped into the game, but yeah, definitely play some. If you're watching the stream, I really very much recommend playing some games. I always call it, whenever I'm playing games with people, I always call it a LAN party, but I know it's not technically. People have made fun of me for calling, like when I go over to somebody's house and we just set up a little hang zone, we're all playing games and stuff. I know it's not always technically a LAN party. I think there's some specific things that have to happen to make it a LAN party, but whatever. I call it LAN parties, and I would consider this a non-local and party, a GAN party, global area network, because we're all on the internet. Okay, Paul. That's we're reaching. We're really grasping here. Okay. Anyway, we do have plenty of energy replenishment stuff. But we were also trying to save as much of that energy replenishment for the happy spirits. You said same spirit. And I thought you was like, you're talking about the spirits too? If the spirits are unhappy as they are today, we're gonna get less amount of wood from chopping down the trees. There's less likelihood for spring onions down in Cindersap. There's less less of a chance to find like the staircases in the mine, things like that. So if you're gonna go intensively heavy on something like that, that is luck or the luck is detrimental to the success of whatever it is you're gonna try to do, I think it's better to wait for the lucky days to do some things. Like if it's a very lucky day on my real characters that my long-term character playthroughs, I definitely want to go to the mines on a very lucky day, especially the dangerous mines, to maximize profits in the mines on those days. And here, again, the one thing we're looking out for is those lucky days so that we know we can chop down as many trees as possible. We're going to get the biggest return on investment there. And then on those days, we will be using a lot of our energy replenishment items so that we can just cut down as many trees as possible. Okay, so anyway, we're done with the farming on the farm. Let's go. What are we gonna? And then let's just, so I'm not being a doofus. Earth crystal not happening, Sam. Sorry, build a cube. We're not doing any of that. Oh, God damn it. Where? Only things we got to do today. We're gonna go to the cart. We're gonna pick up that coconut. We did a little scouting session at the end of the last stream. And we do know there's another coconut at the traveling cart, so we're going to go pick that up. I think she opens at 8 a.m. So we'll go down to Cindersap first. Pick up the coconut from the cart person. We'll go talk to Haley. I'm going to give her one of the coconuts today, I think, as a gift. I don't think there's any reason... I don't think there would be any reason for me to save the other coconut, because the only reason we were really saving... We had that first coconut like last week or something, but we knew we wanted to save it for her birthday gift because we wanted that loved gift for her birthday to get that huge relationship boost. And you'll see, it'll put us it'll probably put us to 4 stars if she's not already up to 2. I'm pretty sure it boosts you 3 stars total, or 3 hearts total for one loved gift on their birthday. And the bummer about Haley, the unfortunate thing about her, the placement, the date of her birthday, is that we cannot give her 3 gifts on her birthday week because her birthday is on the first day of the week. Everybody else, or at least all the other people whose birthdays fall, or at least if their birthday isn't on on a Monday, as long as their birthday isn't on Sunday or Monday, which hers is on Sunday, which is the day the weekly gifting resets. So I have to give her one of her 2 gifts for the week on her birthday. If I had given her 2 gifts before the day of her birthday, you can still give a birthday gift, so you get an extra gift for that week. Again, a great reason why Shane is probably going to be a lot easier and a lot quicker than Haley, which again, I think I spouted off misinformation about Haley being the quickest you could marry. Maybe that's true just because her birthday is first, which is why I think I had said that. But again, looking at where Shane's birthday is, which is only a couple days after Haley's, and then the fact that you can guarantee loved gifts for Shane always. I could give Shane 2 loved. Well, actually, that would probably be financially dependent upon how much money I have. But you theoretically could be giving Shane loved gifts for every gift always, because they're always available to purchase. And then I believe, I have to look where his birthday falls, but you should also be able to give him 3 loved gifts on his birthday week, which we cannot do for Haley. We're gonna have to bite the bullet, and she's just gonna have just 2 gifts for that week. But I do want to give her that coconut, so let's go get the coconut, and then we have our second coconut here for her birthday. Just let's double check. Let's not be an asshole, Paul. Yeah, we got a coconut. Just double checking. So we know we got 2. So I can give her one today, and then we'll give her whatever the highest quality daffodil we can find tomorrow. Which that was something else that we had to keep in mind.
Now it's locked in place.
Thank you.
Okay. So really? Oh God,
Harold? Tomorrow is the Egg Festival, and that can bone ya. in terms of being able to speak with Haley, which we do not want to miss one day of dialogue with her, since that does add a little bit to your relationship or their affection. And we just have to be careful tomorrow, which I will maybe reset. That will maybe scum it a little bit. I don't know if it's a good idea to. I don't want to pick up too much shit. Yeah, we got our coconut. Of course, it's as expensive as possible. I would definitely be buying a rare seed or two. Probably collecting those up the yin yang if I didn't need to save my money for Haley. Yeah, let's grab the coconut. Thank you. Now it's locked. Now it's locked in place. If I was trying to go for Alex, I'd grab him that salmon dinner, man. Salmon dinners are not easy. I don't think it's possible. You could not. No, you cannot make a salmon dinner yet because there's no way I could have. I don't have a kitchen. Don't cut down the tree. I guess this is worthy use of the time. I'll go plant those mixed seeds that I'm grabbing. I think those will be the only thing I'm really gonna use for any kind of farming. It's just the mixed seeds. Not because I don't want to spend any money. We are trying to keep as much money on us so that we can buy these loved gifts up. I mean, you saw that was $1,000 coconut, dude. I don't make much money. I'm a new farm here, okay? Spring onion. Surprising that there's some spring onion on. Oh, look how many. Thank you, Chartimus. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on. Wait, we gotta be. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You guys are making my night. I just had mentioned when we jumped on, we have not had any success in the follower category for a while. Thank you so much. Hope you're ready to chill and marry Haley as quickly as oh no, I chopped down the tree as quickly as possible. That's fine. The trees out here grow really fast. The trees on your farm a little bit slower. Oh look, dude, the drum, ancient drum. We'll go turn that into Gunther. Let's go put away our crap though. Put away our crap here. I guess I'll chop down this tree. This is another strategized segment of the playthrough. It's like leaving the trees up. There is some benefit to leaving those trees up because they will drop more seeds. Although I think that is not quite as important now that we have plenty of energy replenishing items. That was more important. The seeds were a little bit more important when we needed them for field snacks and getting as many field snacks as possible. So I don't think I care as much now to save the seeds. I mean, that's why we're planting them, because it really is the foraging skill that I am the most worried about, or the most interested in. Ooh, let's get rid of these weeds. I don't want, or the grass. I don't want that to fuck my shit up. Okay. So let's do. Also, it's Friday, and yes, I am more than happy. I will be looking at Haley's schedule, because I've earned that right. I've earned this right. If this makes me a cheater, I don't know. I mean, how could you guarantee someone wouldn't be doing this anyway? I just want to see if she's going to be down in Cindersap today shooting photos, because A, that'd be cool. We love watching her take pictures. B, we don't want to walk to her house if she's not going to be there. No, she's by the fountain. She'll be at the fountain. Okay. Let's go pop her a coconut. Let's go drop a coconut on her. Strange doll? Yeah, we'll go turn those things into Gunther. Why not? What would be the reason not to? And dude, once salmonberry season comes, oh shit, it's this thing. See, I don't know if I even have to worry about wasting time doing doing any of the community center stuff. The one thing that I was considering useful about the community center was the fact that you can get pink cake as a reward for one of the bundles, but I think that bundle, yes, oh my god, this is my favorite thing. Yes, it is, Haley. Haley's come on, dude, I just gave you, you know how expensive that coconut was. Whatever, she'll be mine. Okay, so we've talked to her today, we've given her a gift. Like I said, tomorrow we'll check. We might get lucky and we could possibly get one more loved gift if Gunther, my man Gunther, has a fruit salad for sale. So yeah, we're gonna skip the egg festival, and that's what I was saying. Did I even get through explaining this? Because there's the egg festival, we cannot enter the town. We cannot enter the town until after the entry period is over. Otherwise, that'll ruin our timeline, and then we won't be able to talk to. We could possibly not talk to Haley. But if we skip the egg festival, I'm pretty sure everybody's schedule basically goes along with their standard procedure on that day of the week. So like tomorrow, it's Saturday, she should be by the fountain from 11 a.m. Or approximately 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. She should be at the fountain. So we could slink in because the egg festival starts at 9 and goes till 2. So we'll slip in because we can't get. The problem is we're not going to be able to get into her house after the egg festival or tomorrow at all. All the doors will be locked in the town. So if we miss our opportunity between 11 and 4 while she's at the fountain, we will not be able to gift her or talk to her tomorrow, which would lock us out of giving her the 2 gifts for this week and getting that dialogue with her for that bonus as well. And we don't want to miss that. And if I accidentally go into the egg festival, if I forget, which I hopefully won't forget tomorrow, don't let me forget. If I forget, it is now the viewer's fault because I asked you to remind me. So that's on you now, man. Mission accomplished. Yeah. Wait, at 50 followers, do you get your own emojis? Okay, so okay, 50. The 50 follower goal, which is very important, and I, especially now that I've known how difficult it's been to get this far. I mean, we've been doing this, I started last year at around this time. That's what I wanted to check. I needed to check what our memorial date, our anniversary date. Why couldn't I think of the word anniversary? First of all, it's my real life parents' anniversary this week. I should know what the date is. But anyway, congratulations to my parents. They just celebrated 40 years of marriage. Wow. But I don't know what my anniversary for the stream is, and I need to check that because I'd like to do something so special. But the 50 follower goal, that's just that's one step in the affiliate process on Twitch. So there's a couple different criteria that I need to meet, and I think that was at one point the last one we needed, but since then I think what's gonna be holding me back, let me see, on my Twitch, I think now we're not getting enough average viewers. I think that's which maybe some of the new people that followed will be hanging out more. Yay. Let me see, where does it say this? Okay, yeah, here we go. Affiliate, path to affiliate. It actually is kind of fun that they give you these little like goals to reach. No, wait, where the fuck is the affiliate thing? It says it's somewhere. Achievements, path to affiliate. Here we go. So yeah, we are 2 out of 4 reach. Why does it only say I have 43 followers? Also, that's the thing, 46, that actually might not be a correct number because people do follow and then drop. Yeah, first things first, 50. I know we're taking a long time to talk about this now, huh? Either way, yeah, we need 50 followers for the one thing, and then yeah, I need more average viewers, which I get. I have 2.5 average. That half person who comes in, sometimes I get this half person who comes into my stream, and that's the 0.5% there person. But I need 3 average viewers. I do not have that. So once we get to 50, then we need some consistency in the viewership. But knowing that it took this long to get 50 people, it's pretty, like, top half. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what side of the person comes onto the stream. I would assume it's the top half, because how could they listen or talk or whatever, or watch if they don't have eyes and ears? The bottom half people. Okay, anyway. Egg Festival. Okay, we just got to keep that in mind. Another thing that we've not had during the last How to Marry a Photographer session, or this one yet, has been a help wanted from Haley. If these come up, these are also good ways to boost our relationship with her. And so, ideally, if we were looking at the theoretical fastest way to marry her, I would need to be getting, whatever the theoretical amount that I could possibly get on the help wanted, but even just one would make a difference at this point. We are going to check the trash cans, of course. Yeah, I don't care, Evelyn. You can see me do whatever as long as Haley doesn't see me. As long as Haley doesn't know that I am a garbage digger, it's fine. What's up, Gus? Cleaning the same glass as always. Crazy guy. Pink cake! Oh! Bro! Snatch that up right quick. He only had one. Dude, this is a very lucky playthrough. Because, again, we didn't... Yes, thank you! Yeah, ban. Yeah, we didn't have any loved gifts. I need to look back and figure out when we got our first actual loved gift for her, but we are getting an abundance this time. What's up, Caroline? Are you relaxing and thinking positive today? Fine looking day. Like this, I like to help Evelyn with the public gardens. Oh yeah? Good for you, dude. You must be very proud of yourself. Let's turn these things into Gunther, and then we'll check Clint's trash can. What's up, kids? Don't care about you either. I'm not wasting my time talking with them. I don't know if I'm gonna get. I think you get something for doing this egg specifically. It's like a decorative, worthless piece of. Oh yeah, drumbach. Oh, dream book. Okay. Clint, give me gold bar. Yo, I want a gold bar to put on a chain. I want a gold bar to put on a chain. Sometimes the people want some, the Stardew Valley people want some bling. It's not too unique. Alright, let's just, what else do we need to do today? We did everything we needed to do for our daily check boxes. We gave Haley the gift. We'll give her another loved gift tomorrow. 2 loved gifts in 1 week? What? And then the day will reset, the gifts will reset Sunday for her birthday, so then we'll give her that 3rd loved gift we have on Sunday. Now, I don't think it matters which one of those 2 loved, like between the pink cake and the coconut. I don't think there's a difference in terms of how many relationship points you get for giving one versus the other. I think it's just that it's a loved gift. That's like the baseline amount. But that's because they're both standard quality. If they were higher quality, then yes. The max amount of relationship points I could get with one gift would be an iridium quality loved gift. And I cannot, there's absolutely no way to do that now. The only way I could do that is with an iridium coconut, which we're not going to be able to get because that would require our foraging skill to be maxed out. We have to max out our foraging skill, and then we'd have to have chosen the profession to get, which I think we're on the path to do that. Double harvest, and then I think we can do, double harvest, and then iridium quality forageables is like the last thing. So we'd be an iridium coconut or an iridium sunflower. And I don't think that's not possible. That is not possible this early in the game. And I don't think I am, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not think it matters what loved gift, even if they're different values, like a drastically different value, I don't think it's going to make a difference. So I'm going to give her the pink cake though, because first of all, Gary said pink cake, but then also it's a birthday gift. That's, I mean, how much more fitting could you get? One clam? That's all you're gonna get is one clam? It is a bad luck day. I'm not expecting. Although, did you see how many spring onion we got? It's bizarre when it's a bad luck day and yet I get a shitload of spring onion. Because as far as I know, that's also something tied to the daily luck, is the spring onion spawning. Okay, at least a decent amount of forageables. I think that's probably going to end up being our bottleneck, especially now that I'm spending so much money. Our bottleneck at the end of the session. Oh, god damn it. I always pressed the wrong thing. Rat problem. That's right. That's what was that. Do I want to go in the community center and waste time doing that? I don't think so. Unless I have to do that for some reason to trigger something like the Mariner coming up. I don't think that's how it is, though. Like, do I have to have met the wizard for any of that to be able to be done? I don't think so. That's something I should probably double check. Let's check the stuff on Willow Lane. Ooh, Haley will be walking up soon, but as long as she doesn't see me dig through the trash. As long as she doesn't see me dig through the trash, I am fine. 420! What else are we gonna do? We checked Cindersap. We could go up we go through the mountains and check for foraging there. What's up, Leah? It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. Dude, wipe that smirk off your face, Leia. That's such a lame comment, dude. Get the fuck out of my face. My character is kind of a jerk. That's the role play. But only behind their backs. Only behind. I'm saying this under my breath once they're quite a distant away from me, and then we just I don't get angry. I heard some banging coming from Leia's hut the other night. She's told me it's just her working on her sculptures, but the sounds were weird, man. The stuff I was hearing, it's like, I mean, you know, people like to put themselves in their art and whatnot, so I don't know what she's doing, but whatever makes her happy. Unmilled rice. Oh. I think I could just sell that, huh? Pink cake for her birthday. Dreambook. Let's just sell that crap. I would save the clam for that bundle that has a clam in it, but we're not. There's no need. There's absolutely no need for any of the bundles. The only one, again, that we might be worried about, or that would help us out in any way, would be the chef's bundle. And I don't think there's going to be any way to complete that very quickly. You get the 3 pink cake reward. Can these guys get chopped down? Some of these little shrubs can go. Not all of them. Okay, let's go check the mountain path. Yeah, we checked cart person. We're good. Today has been a very successful one, especially now that we have this leek in our possession. 2 of them. 2 leeks. 2 leeks. to Leaks. Sup, dude? Please don't destroy my tent. Put out your fire. How about that? Like that he turned back and looked at it right away. He's like, what'd you do that for? You didn't tell me not to put your fire out. You told me not to destroy your tent. I took the high road. Just turned off your fire. This is kind of a waste of time to go over here. I guess I will go into the community center. I'm only worried that that somehow is going to lock me out of something. And then we're going to get to like we will have completed her hearts. We will have bought the kitchen. We'll have the amulet, and then it'll be like, well, but the community center has to be available to a bundle has to be available for you for any of that to go through. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I don't want to chance it. And I could look this up, and maybe I will after I'm not on the stream, but yeah, I don't want to chance it. And plus, we didn't really check this area up here for forageable, so this is good too. Getting double whammy. Anything down there to dig? No. I am as lucky as we've been with the loved gifts. I do not have very many. I've not had any luck with daffodils because we've only had silver so far. And that's kind of surprising just because we've been focusing on our foraging skill so hard that I figured that would be like the first thing that we would get high quality would be a high quality forageable. Especially daffodil would have been very, very nice. I believe last time what we ended up giving Haley for her birthday was a gold daffodil. I believe we picked it up like that day. Might have been like the first time we got a gold daffodil. We picked that up right before her birthday, and it was kind of a serendipitous moment. Okay, let's go back to the what's up, dudes? You guys, I love Demetrius and Robin, dude. I know I said I was an asshole in the game, but look at their relationship. They go out every night and they party and they dance at the Stardrop Saloon. Like, what? I'm definitely going to enter the egg hunt tomorrow. Are you? No, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my time. I will spend that time foraging. It might be a very lucky day, and I'm not going to waste... I ain't going to waste any time. Also, when does salmonberry season start? That's like the 20-something, right? Is that the 20-something? Do they have that on this calendar in here? Get home, pal. Okay. Whatever. That don't matter. Leaks are freaking rad, dude. These have so much energy. Or these give you so much energy. It's incredible. Okay, so tomorrow... Well, first of all, let's chop down some trees. I would kill for a glow ring. Which you could do in the mines. If I had the gumption. Head up to the mines. We chopped down that one tree on our farm. I think Cindersap is pretty useless now. In terms of the trees, I think we cut down almost everything that was available. Although I was not really paying attention when we were going through the, ooh, some mixed seeds. I'll plant those up. Also, it said, I think the end of the last stream, one of the days last stream, it mentioned something about the weeds destroying my farm a little bit, and I don't know where that happened, and I don't know what that meant. I don't know if that means it, like, overtook a square that a tree was planted in, or if it like overtook a square that a rock was sitting on. I don't know how they determined that. All right, since I have nothing else to do, let's grab the pickaxe. I'll hit like a couple. Look at our energy. We didn't use like any of our energy today. That's not good. That's not too bad, but it's just in terms of maximizing shit, we should get back. Oh, actually, no, I don't need to go to sleep because of how much energy I have. It's not that big of a deal if we don't go to sleep at midnight. So let's get a couple whacks done here. Maybe we'll stumble upon another log. Okay, I'll get down to like, well, I don't know. I don't want to go to bed past 1. But I do want to use some of this energy. Otherwise, it's just we're not maximizing our skill increases for this day. Is this a tree or is that a shrub? It doesn't matter now. It is gone. This is why the freaking glow ring would be very nice. Oh shit, my first geode. Okay. Also, is there anything to forage here? I cannot see. Oh, there's a morel. Damn, I could barely see that thing. Okay, let's get to bed. I think I should still replenish all my energy. And even if I don't, I think I have so much stuff to replenish energy. There's also, there's definitely a good balance there with how much energy replenishment stuff you keep. I mean, it doesn't hurt to keep this stuff. That was my theory. It doesn't hurt to keep all this stuff for a couple reasons. One, we definitely want the ability to sell this stuff quickly, which we can do at Pierre's. We can sell this stuff and gain the money for it immediately rather than waiting overnight. So we have this monetary value that we could acquire very quickly. So, for instance, if we showed up at Gus's saloon at the Star Drop and we found that pink cake, but we were shy like 100 gold, I could come back, grab a stack of one of these things, and sell it directly to Pierre to make that money so we could buy that item that day. Because obviously those rolls on the daily food item and the cart person, the traveling cart, all those things are not going to, those are a day specific thing. So we need that money that freaking day. So we want to have those stacks at our disposal if we need them, but then we also want as much of this stuff for energy replenishment as possible. Because again, on a very lucky day, when all my trees on my farm have grown fully, and we want to just chop down as many trees as we can, we will use like every single piece of this for energy replenishment. And then as soon as salmonberry season rolls around, there will be basically no need for any of this stuff because we'll have enough salmonberries to replenish our energy over and over again, or at least that's what we're thinking. And then all this stuff can get sold, and that will be where we're hopefully making a giant amount of money so that we can buy the kitchen and we can get the amulet, and we can get freaking married. Stardew Valley is very nice. There are no marriage fees associated. At least I don't think so. I should double check that too, huh? I'm pretty sure it's just the kitchen and the amulet are the two things. Okay, anyway, Geode's going back in here, and let's get to bed. Let's just double check really quick that we did everything we wanted to do for today. Just double check. We gave Haley the gift for the day. Check. We talked to her. Check. We checked the traveling cart. We checked Gus's where we got that pink cake. We got a pink cake from Gus and a coconut from traveling cart. Very good. Very, very, very good. And tomorrow we will give her that second coconut and then the pink cake for her birthday. Bueno. Go to sleep, right? Am I missing anything? No, I think we're good. Oh, look how much money that rice got me. Wow. Dude, I'll take 90 gold, actually. That's fun. That's fun. This is all good. Okay, 442 gold total on the 12th day of spring. I set a record for rice sold this early in the game, of course. Rain all day tomorrow. That's nice. That doesn't really help us out that much. My energy did not fully replenish, but that's okay. Wowick's Oracle mildly perturbed, which means that we would not focus on tree felling as drastically today. We can also put this guy back in here. We don't want to clutter up our space. Okay, yep. Oops. I will go to the wizard. I just want to make sure that there's not a step-by-step that I have to have done that for any reason. reason. Like maybe the Mariner won't sell me the thing before. I'm not sure. I think that was where we wasted a couple days waiting for the Mariner to pop up, waiting for a rainy day. Which again, that is probably if it's not the money that's going to hold us back in terms of getting married and getting those house upgrades and stuff, which I should do as soon as possible. It's going to be waiting for the Mariner, waiting for a rainy day, which I could buy that tomorrow if had that been possible, but it's not. Okay, do I want to cut this tree down? Yeah. I mean, the good luck thing, as much as I say that, it's also, I do want to get this, I want to cut stuff down as soon as possible to get my skill upgraded as soon as possible. Again, very good, there's going to be a good balance in there. Check for forageables here. This is, I got to check for forageables over in this little zone each day, too. On these little units of grass. Can't do these yet, right? Nope. I'm not going to upgrade. There's no way I'm going to upgrade any tools. We didn't do that last session either. Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of... I'll plant those mixed seeds. Why not? Little bit of maintenance on the farm. Could be trees over here. I cannot see them, so whatever. Just cut them down. Oh, I can't get to that one. Because you put your pickaxe away, you doofus. I do want to get rid of that little weed. That's the note about the... Let's plant these two. Yeah, let's plant those. Let's get those growing. That one note about part of my farm being destroyed by the weeds kind of stressed me out. I was like, what got destroyed? I don't even know. I don't like it. I do not like it. Egg Festival. Ooh, okay, that's right. I did not even... I kind of forgot about the Egg Festival already. A lot on my mind here. Yeah, we cannot go into town until 2 p.m. anyway, so we gotta make stuff to do outside of that area for now. But then we do need to get in there to give Haley that second gift for the week. Between 2 p.m. we have a pretty brief window, huh? Where'd that Egg Festival? Yeah, we gotta get in there. It is possible to enter the town before 9 a.m. Right. Okay. Yeah, I would buy strawberry seeds typically also. I'd buy a couple strawberry seeds if I was going to this thing. And then there's no point. Winning the egg hunt is kind of stupid. You get a straw hat. There's no reason. If you gave me that 1,000 gold purse for freaking... for beating it, which you get the second time if you win, that's good money. Multiplayer game, 2 or more players will find enough eggs. Only one player with the highest number of eggs gets the prize. All winning players get the prize. Okay, that's fun. That's very fun. Yeah, there's nothing at the Egg Festival we would want. Right? Yeah, no. Waste of time. Let's plant these trees. And I think we said that planting trees in this area is beneficial because we want it as close to the houses as we can get so that we can chop these down with the last little bit of energy we have at the end of the day. So having those close is nice, so just that we're not having to waste the time walking to one very far end of the farm to the other. Just to chop down one more tree to get the end of the day wrapped up and maximizing whatever it is we want to maximize. Okay, so do I need to bring the coconut with us now? I think I should, just in case. Because at 2 p.m. we're going straight into the village. We're going straight to Haley at the fountain. Because we do not want to miss this opportunity to give her her second gift for the week and get that chat dialogue checked out for the day. If I went to the festival, yeah, safe decision, yes, right? I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah, let's trim the shrubbery. Mr. Weed. These are weeds. Weed. Making sure I'm not missing anything I need to think about. We'll go plant those mixed seeds. That doesn't need to be done anytime soon. Yeah, it was a good idea to bring the gift with us, because now we can go straight to Haley and give her this stuff. Yeah, that's smart. This is the idea. Yeah. Don't chop down the tree. Let's go check for spring onion really quick. They're our last 2 hours. And we will probably end up selling all this fiber. Or we're definitely going to sell the fiber. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of spring onion. I think that's the largest patch of spring onion I've ever seen. And the spirits are mildly perturbed today. You don't see that kind of onion with perturbed spirits. You just jackpot. Exactly. Getting into the spirit of the spring onion. Yeah, why it is so incredible. Okay, do I have time? Hey, there's Willie, Big Willie style. When you're fishing, when you see somebody fishing from behind, it does look like they're taking a piss. This is true. That's just Willie for you. Yeah, we got an hour. Let's go back. Let's go drop off this nice load of goods. And then we got 30 minutes before we get into the town. Okay. Now if I could plant, I'd love to plant a coconut tree, but you cannot do that, can you? It's also surprising. This is a fruit, but you can't eat it. And it's called a seed, but you can't plant it. It's very strange. Very strange, concerned ape. But it's fine. This doesn't really bother me all that much, to be honest. Did I not plant? Did I not water that one? I didn't. Again, it's not. This is like the least important stuff. Just adding maybe a little bit more money. Okay, let's get into town. We got that small time window here. That's how they get you with the names, yeah. Precisely. Some clay. Clay of the Cassius type. Or clay of the Matthews type. For all you sports fans. One day I'm gonna own a big sports bar. Okay, Haley. Ooh, yeah, there she is. Oh, she scared me for a second. I didn't see her, and I was like, she's supposed to be in front, but she stands back here by this shrub. What's up, Haley? I'm feeling an urge to go shopping. Oh, I wish there was a mall here. Here, take a coconut instead. Okay. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, we accomplished that. That boosted us to 2 hearts. So I think tomorrow we will be getting 3 more hearts with that loved gift for her birthday, that pink cake we're going to give her. I think I can give you 3. Let's do this. These weeds, you know, I'm just going to do the service to the community here. want to help out my friends. Let's go check the trash cans. Let's go check if I can get into the bar. I think the bar is not going to be open either today, right? Even Star Drop is closed for the festival today. I believe is how that works out. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Lewis! What's up, boy? Everyone seems a little happier on the weekends, don't you think? Hey, asshole, I own a farm. I don't take a day off. Whatever, dude. Okay, give me something good. Some paper. No, okay, you can't get in there, even though Emily can get in. I see, she's better than I am, I guess. She's got to do, like, mopping. Maybe they're doing, like, an inventory day or something. Hey, Willie's over here now. Guy's just fishing up a Storm 420! In the game. Redeem like. Yeah. Wait, was that supposed to be redemption? Georgia Cola. I messed that one up. Redeem liked. Oh, here's a daffodil. Okay. Give me a gold one, baby. Ah, regular. No worry. Yeah, I got you. I get it. Okay, let's grab some mixed seeds. Because it's going to rain tomorrow. I guess it's nice that we're getting a lot of mixed seeds today. What's blocking my path there? Just the edge of the building. Stuff can definitely spawn behind these little signs and shit. So I hold down the gathering button while I'm crossing those blocked areas just in case. Just in case I'm crossing paths with some forageable. Okay, we can't check Gus's stock today. There's no cart. We did the gifting for Haley, and we talked to her. Very nice. Let's go check the beach for foraging, and then I guess I'll go try to find a tree we can cut down. Stuff, Elliot. You probably wouldn't like it inside my cabin. It's dark and full of spiders. Asshole. You know what? How about you don't tell me what I do and do not like, dude? Don't make that assumption about me, man. Condescend me, man. Mess him up, dude. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Tip of Elliot's nerve got on my nerves. If that makes any kind of sense. Give me a piece of clay. Ah. On one of my farms, the entirety of the beach is I made it into a forest. My favorite farm that I have, which is the farm that I have perfection on, I've reached the level of perfection, as they call it in the game, the in-game perfection rating. I call it Link's Lost Woods Farm, and it's a Zelda. It's supposed to be a Zelda. Oh, why are you digging in the trash? Because I found a perfectly good Joja Cola in there, asshole. That is why. I remembered I was meaning to do something. Yeah, I was gonna slash him, but it wouldn't let me for a second. Whatever. Slash. Let's go try to find a couple trees to chop down. Although, should go put away. Let's go plant that mixed seed. I keep forgetting to look down by the spring onions if there's any of those trees grown back yet. I do not remember. Those were the first ones we cut down, so those should be the first ones to come back up. And I believe we gotten all the fully grown ones on our farm taken care of. Let's sell like 90 of these. I also have plenty of wood. Let's sell some wood. I know I need a certain amount of wood for the house upgrade, but I think that's only like 300. So I'm gonna sell. Let's sell this full stack at 999. I'm not doing the foraging path where the wood is worth more money. Otherwise, I'd probably wait to sell these then once I gained that skill. I would then be selling this stuff, much like I do with all my artisan goods. Generally, I'd wait till I get to level 10 farming, and then obviously upgrade to increase the value of artisan goods. Got 2 Jojas, nice. And then that would definitely increase profits. Okay, we need to dig one more spot. Might as well. I mean, there's one already dug, but I'd like to keep it consistent. Plus, I have plenty of energy, so that's fine. Okay, this goes back. We're gonna sell. Any reason I need to keep any of this stuff? No. The wood is the only thing that's important, and that's just to get the upgrade for the house, and we already should have plenty within this stack. We might need more stone. I think, is there a requirement for stone? Is there a requirement for stone? Okay. Oh, we got to get the bouquet, too. Forgot about that. That's a 500 gold investment at 8 hearts. I should go buy that. Oh, wait, no, you cannot buy it until they reach whatever level of hearts, I don't think. Oof, but we got to be careful with that. I think I want to do that before I give another gift. I think that's how it works. Okay, they will also need to upgrade the farmhouse at least once. Access to the tide pool. Yep. I think we're good. We're also going to have all of Emily's heart events to go through. And we'll make sure we do those correctly. Anyway, okay. Yeah, wait. But I wanted to look at those. Looking at if the farmhouse upgrade was requiring how much stone. Make sure I have all that. I just would like to have all that saved and set aside ready to go. So the first upgrade is 10 Gs and only 450 wood. So we got the wood. And we will maintain this amount of wood, golden wood. I'll just keep a stack of 500. Also have a little bit on the side. And I'm going to be getting plenty more. I could probably sell all that, to be honest. And we're going to make it back, cutting down some more trees later. Okay, all that's good. We're going to make some good cash today. Let's go just see if there's foraging up here to do or trees to cut down up in this region. Dude, tomorrow's her birthday. Very exciting times. I think we... wait, did we go onto the islands and chop the trees down? I think we did. Pretty sure we chopped down everything. Everything has been chopped, man. Yep. I'm pretty sure we went all the way to the right as well. Got really nothing else to do with my day, though, so let's just go there. If I knew there was never going to be anything... I mean, walking around like this is a huge waste of time. Yeah, nothing here. So, what I probably would be doing right now, assuming that there's not going to be anything to forage, no trees to fell, no forage to find, nothing useful, I would probably be fishing. Because that, 1, gives you more items to replenish your energy, and then 2, can be used, you could just sell those to sell the fish to make the money. Pretty sure fishing is the easiest skill to level up the fastest. Because it's like as you're fishing, you're getting more energy replenishment back, and you can just kind of symbiotically like fish, eat, get the energy back, fish, get the energy back, fish, get the energy back. And so you can kind of fish for a very long period of time, any day. And on the farm that I've focused the most on fishing, which was wait, Elliot does have fantastic hair. Oh, thanks. Oh, you said Elliot. Oh, Oh, I get it. I get my hair's not cool. I get it. My hair's getting pretty long, all right? It's close to Elliot's hair. As everyone has pointed out, Elliot does look like Fabio. Like, is that not the design that they're going for with his character? It's a good concerned ape question. Yeah, my hair's getting there. And mine's not going to be quite as golden brown as his, but you know, it's also you gotta like if I got a side thing going, it'd look a little similar. Whatever. The man lives on the beach. It's a pretty badass house, but he told me I wouldn't like it. So people like that, I just have no respect. No respect for them. What are we gonna do? We want to go to bed. Is there anything else we need to do with the day? Let's just go over. Gifted Haley, check. Talk to Haley, check. Couldn't check Gus's stock. No cart to go to. Oh, we were gonna go to the wizard. But like I said, this marriage, I think I just looked here and I don't see anything that says anything about having to deal with the wizard. I will do that if there's nothing else to do one day and we're over in that area, but otherwise, no. So yeah, let's go to bed, right? Let's go to bed. Yeah, we did everything. Yeah, we're good. Tomorrow's our birthday, so this is gonna be big. This is gonna be big. No foraging upgrade, but that's okay. Yeah, we're getting a lot of money from that wood, man. 2K from the wood alone, and that adds up. That will add up. Nice and rainy. Cloudy tomorrow. Good humor spirits, so I'll chop down I mean, again, I say that, but it's like I'm going to chop down any of the trees anyway, pretty much regardless of what kind of luck it is. I waited for a good luck day like the first time we did a major felling day. I want to say that we kind of... Oh, shit. I should be able to see Haley, though, right? Yeah. On Sunday, on her birthday, she would be at home, but I think she just chills in the kitchen. I just have to make sure there is a kind of a small window between when she's in her bedroom, leaves her bedroom. Why do I check the cave? There's nothing in there yet. When she leaves her bedroom, goes to the kitchen, she will go back into her bedroom, but I think that's like not till like later. I think she's going to be in her house available for a very large amount of the day. I'm pretty sure. We also got to check the cart. The cart is here. It's Sunday. Maybe we'll get another love gift. Perhaps. We gotta wait till 8 to go down there, though. So what do we want to do with that time between then and now? Well, we'll go check for spring onion. We'll do the loop the other way. We'll do counterclockwise around the Cindersap. Counterclockwise. Ooh, we can chop this guy down, though. We do need acorns. Well, I guess that doesn't matter because we planted the other seeds. We don't need... Honestly, the field snacks are kind of irrelevant now. I'd rather plant just more trees to increase our foraging skill. I do like that we have these kind of in our nice little organized row here. But yeah, I think it's just better. Might as well just chop everything down as soon as it's ready, regardless of the luck for the day. Don't think that really matters anymore. Okay, I'll keep those little couple items on me because I'll probably chop down another tree down here in the forest. Let's find out. Let's see what's grown back. Yeah. Now, why couldn't I just stay down there during that event right there? That would have been nice, because I wanted to be down that area anyway. Would have saved me some minutes. Any forageables here? No. Trees over here? No. Ooh, I see a dandelion. We'll get that when we swing back around. I see. Oh, a spring onion. Ooh, lots of them. Still not as big as that patch was yesterday. Maybe collectively all these together. But that one patch in that one spot, that was amazing. Like, this is the biggest I usually see, like a 9 square patch of those onion, or like a, you know, like 5, like a couple here, a couple there. It's never, that was the biggest. That's a big onion. Okay, then we'll go. Yeah, I didn't see. Okay, I did take note of the trees. I did not see any trees that were ready to be cut down, unless I missed one at the far side, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure all these are going to be, yep, still growing back, because these are, we got to these way later. No hat mouse person. Hot map person? House mouse. House mouse person. Little frog noise. I think that's what that noise is supposed to be. The ball. Dandelion. I will consume that if we run out of space and I need something from the cart person. That's the first thing to go. Ooh, I see it. Log. Give me that log, bro. Okay, cart person. What would we want here? Nothing. Oh, coconut. 600 cash. 600. I'll take that. I'd buy that for $600. With our one leftover inventory space. Very good. Very, very, very good luck. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to pick this up, huh? Oh, I did. Wow. And it gave me 2 of them. I was lucky that that dandelion was not of a higher quality, because I wouldn't have had the inventory space for it. Okay, let's go drop off. We got to go pick up our pink cake for our birthday girl. Let's do that. We'll pop that coconut. It's going to be our second gift for her this week for sure. Save all this stuff for now. I think I'm getting to the point where most of this stuff, I'm pretty sure we're going to have, the only things I'm going to save will be maybe the stack of daffodils, but all the rest of this, I have not really needed to replenish my energy for a while. Obviously that's going to change the days that we're going to get a huge amount of trees that are finally fully grown. That'll change a little bit. But I will figure out a good balance between saving. It's also, I mean, there's a few reasons we're saving all this stuff, but I mean, there's the off chance that somebody in the village, especially if it was Haley, asks for something that we've been foraging, and so we want to keep like at least one of almost all these items specifically for that reason. But I have not discovered the right balance of keeping good amount of items for energy, selling them to keep our money flow going. Which again, that's not important until we build that house upgrade. And we are trying to keep a minimum amount of cash on us, just in case we find a purchasable loved gift. Ooh, I do want to get to Haley. There's a lot of good forageable. I saw that daffodil. Don't worry about it. We're getting that. But I do not want to miss my opportunity, and I don't know if she can be locked in her room for too long today. I don't want to chance it. Let's just get in there. She should be in her kitchen complaining about how her hair will be messed up if she goes outside, and how long it spent, or Or she spent taking care. Oh shit! Okay, we can do this. A little heart event. We can do this. Let me make sure I do the right option. I am gonna cheat. I cheat. Just want to make sure I'm choosing the right heart event option. Okay. Dude, Haley hates prismatic shards. What an idiot. Yeah, weekly job choice is what you want to make. It's like all these options that you can choose are kind of... It's that new farm boy. I have a name. Yeah, just thank you, Emily. That's what I was saying. I bet you'll understand my point of view here. Ooh, it's a little bit of a photographic way to put it, huh? My point of view, perspective. Really sorry to involve you in this, Galen. Hayes complaining because I asked her to clean. It's only because I cleaned them last week. Okay. So I would have assumed, and I had made this mistake. Okay, by the way, as I said, I will definitely look up all of this stuff. I will look up all of this stuff to be sure we're not messing it up. I do not do this when I'm playing a game the first time. Usually, I will like to have played through a game in its entirety. I do not like looking up anything unless there's a game-breaking bug that I need to find a workaround for. I try to be as separated from any kind of spoilers as possible. But my embargo on looking shit up is well past in this game because I played Stardew Valley for like I don't even know how many hours. Way too many. Thousands of hours because I'm pretty sure on one of my farms I think I'm at least like at 300 hours, and that's just on one of my farms. I think I have a few farms that are a few hundred hours in. Over the past 7 years that this game has been. How long has this game been out now? 5 years. Anyway, so just to give everybody on my plane of existence. Anyway, so the first time I remember trying to do this the first time. And I was like, stop whining and just clean it. I was like, of course that's not going to be good for Haley. She's not going to like that. Haley, why not have this be your weekly job? I don't know why she would like that, because it's like telling her to get a job. Why would she want to take a job? No. And then Emily take the high road. I was like, oh, well, that's going to be it, because she had mentioned that I'm going to see it from her point of view. And so that's kind of what it implies. But in fact, no. You want to say, Haley, why don't you have this as your weekly job? That will increase your friendship. The other options here decrease our friendship with her. So we definitely want Haley, why not have this as your weekly job? Plus 30, as it says on Wikipedia, plus 30 friendship points. Sigh. She gets angry, but then she realizes that it's the right thing to do. You also would think that, I mean, this could be an Emily or a both agree. That's fine, whatever. Okay, Haley is out of her bedroom, so we're good. Hey Galen, what's up, dude? You're not getting shit from me, man. Pink cake. Let me talk to her. I spent all morning doing my hair, and now the rain could mess it up. Yeah, you're not going to go outside, so don't worry about it. Here's a pink cake for your birthday. You remember my birthday? I'm impressed. Okay, let's see. Oh, it only gave us 2. I guess when it's giving me 3 hearts, it's probably because I'm pushing it maybe you get 2.5 hearts worth or something, or 2.4, 2.25, 2.25. And so I think the times that I also could be thinking about an iridium quality loved birthday gift. Maybe that's where I'm thinking 3 hearts. I thought we were going to get 3, but whatever. Okay, so she is spoken to. She is gifted. We are successful. Thank you. Checked her trash can, just in case we could learn anything more about her from rifling through her garbage. Let's go. We'll go around. Yeah, let's go around this way. Check the trash cans here. One thing I would like to find out is if we can get a loved gift for her out of the trash cans. That I'm not sure about. I have not looked at the entire list of options you have for the trash cans. There might be a limited pool of things that can spawn in the trash can. I'm pretty sure though that any of Gus's daily food item, which will include Haley's loved food, as we saw, we got that pink cake from Gus. I believe any of those items can also be the trash item here. I think. Ooh, a broken CD! Yay! Okay, so give me more pink cake or fruit salad. Complete breakfast. That'd be a good one. I think Alex likes those too, so that'd be an Alex. And like I said here, pizza and beer on tap. Why isn't the fireplace lit, Gus? What the it's a cold day, dude. And I will do the stream within the stream at some point, and we'll do Journey of the Prairie King, because that game is really fun. I do really enjoy that game. Okay, so Shane's birthday, by the way, yes, you could give him 3 gifts this week. It's a week away from Haley's birthday, but he is set up because the weekly gifting resets on Sunday. We have the entirety of the beginning of the week to gift him twice before that 3rd gift on his birthday. So Shane is without a doubt going to be the easiest to marry, because I think Emily, she does not have as easily accessible loved gifts, and as we have seen, Haley is not easy at all. You gotta, yeah. And what I was gonna do, me and my girlfriend were talking about doing these like dual stream things where we both kind of battle it out and see who can marry who first. Although we were debating, like, how would that work? Like, do we want to try to marry the same person, or do we want to, like, go for different people? Because obviously, like, she would have to choose one of these 3 people for it to be a decent challenge. I think it should definitely be the same person. That's what it should be. And that would be the most accurate challenge between the 2 of us, I guess. And that, honestly, it's really, I think the chance of getting that loved gift for her birthday is really the biggest, and just those loved gifts in the inventory for the cart and Gus, I think those are really the 2 big determining factors between how fast it's going to happen. It's raining. Let's go check the beach. I think the day after it rains, it's a better day to forage, but let's go see if the Mariner's there. I'm pretty sure he's there already. He's not going to sell me anything, but he's there. Can I buy a bouquet yet? I'm not ready for it, lad. The people in this town just telling me about myself. I won't like Elliot's cabin. I'm not ready yet. No. Stop telling me about myself, okay? I tell you. Not the other way around. Let's see, is Piers closed already? See. I wanted to see come back when Piers tending the shop. No, I'm not going to waste the money on the backpack. What did I want to check? Oh, I wanted to check if there were bouquet. I don't think they show up in his shop until you reach 8 hearts, though, right? Could be wrong. What else do we want to do today? What else are we going to do? Let's I guess we could go meet the wizard. Kind of waste of time. No, let's go up. First we'll check around here in the community center for forageables. Then let's go check the mountains. We'll take the mountain path back to the farm. And that's as far as my plans in my head is going to be for now. And then we'll ooh, stone. Wow. Ooh, here we go, tree. That's a tree. The trees off the farm will grow back a lot quicker. Unless we put fertilizer on the ones on the farm. And I don't think... Can you put fertilizer on the trees outside the farm? This is a good question. Fertilizer is a relatively new deal. Because that was introduced... The tree fertilizer was a kind of a recent addition in whatever one of the last patches were, right? I did not ever use tree fertilizer in my first playthroughs that I can remember, so I'm pretty sure that's a brand new thing they added. Yay! A book. Ooh, here we go, more digging. Give me some good artifacts. Give me a dinosaur egg. Which is kind of useless. Dinosaur eggs are very rare. And if you get one very early, the best thing to do is save it until you get that coop with the incubator, the big coop. Because then you can breed the dinosaurs, and then you get as many dinosaurs eggs as you want. And then Gunther can take one for an artifact. But one time I boned myself, like I had the dinosaur egg and then I gave it to Gunther first, and then like that was one of the last things I needed to sell or something like that to complete the sell one of every item, or maybe it was I needed the mayonnaise. I forget what it was out of it. Either way, it was like, fuck, I could have bred the dinosaur, and then it took forever to find another dinosaur egg. And that was, if I'm remembering correctly, before they also introduced the prehistoric levels in the mine. As far as I know, I don't think they were there, but I think that was another recent addition. And that made it a lot easier because you can get a dinosaur egg drop from the dinosaurs in the prehistoric levels a lot easier than you can get digging one of the artifact spots up. The artifact spot, the chance of it being a dinosaur egg, I think is like super low, like 0.1% or something. Let's see, let me quote that correctly. Let's quote that. Stardew. Dinosaur egg. Dinosaur hat. Artifact spot has a 0.6% chance of producing the dinosaur egg. Fishing treasure chests, 0.7 to 0.8% chance. Yeah, Pepper Rex, which are the dinosaurs, drop it at a 10% rate. Way easier. Way easier. Or is that only, is prehistoric level, is that only in Skull Cavern? Either way, the fact that the Pepper Rex, you can drop them from those guys makes it so much easier. Not when I was doing it, though. Okay, so anyway, what are we doing? We want to use as much energy as we can, which we're not going to be able to do. There's no trees to chop down, right? Oh, yeah, the prehistoric levels in the normal. Okay, yes. What could I do with the rest of the day? I guess I'll fish. I guess I'll fish on my property. Because, like, there's no trees. That would be what I'd be doing. I'd be gathering forageables, which we kind of went through all the spots where forageables would be. We don't need to... We did our Haley checklist for the day. We checked the cart where we got that coconut. Awesome. That'll be our gift for her tomorrow. And then... Yeah, I think fishing's really the... I think that's going to be the most useful thing to do. I could also go break some stuff on my farm with the pickaxe. But that won't yield any real money return. At least the fishing, we might get one energy replenishment stuff. It's so bad to fish on the farm, though, but whatever. Whatever. I mean, just like you don't get anything. It's like the chances of fish, not so good. Or at least this farm. I don't know if the river farm... Oh, yeah, it's this little mini game. Get a perfection on the first one, dude. Oh! The fish got a little wild at the end. Couldn't quite keep up with it. Here, okay, this is a better spot to fish. Then we can cast further. We want to get that as far from the shore as possible to increase our chances of catching good fish. Yep. Willie would be proud. Nice, dude. I'll take a Joja Cola. See, we're making money. We're making money, and it's like we're not even spending money to make money. So that's we're beating them to the punch. Dude, I will take as many Joja Colas as you want to give me. Save a couple of them just in case someone asks for one on the billboard. Sell the rest for profit. Maybe save one or two just to enjoy myself. You know, it's possible. This is very possible. Yeah. Ooh, we gotta go to bed. Okay. Yeah, let's just go straight to bed. Don't even... Oh, 12:10, you son of a bitch. I think that'll... Get out of the way, cat. Wait. Before we sleep, we gotta check again. Check again one more time. Do the checklist. We talked to Haley. Yes. It was her birthday. We gave her a birthday gift. Yes. We checked Gus's inventory. Yes. We checked the cart where we got the coconut. Yes. That's it. We checked for forageable. We cut down all the trees we could. Muy bueno, dude. Muy bueno. Okay, let's do one more day. I'm gonna do one more day. And then we'll wrap it up for the evening. Wrap it up. I am the photographer. It's another moniker I came up with. A photographer is the rapper. Rapper. Just to throw that out there for you. Clear sunny day tomorrow. Whispering neutral. And living off the land. Salmonberry season. Oh, it's going to be a good day. We're going to get a lot of salmonberries. A lot of salmonberries. We got trees to cut down and salmonberries, dude. Gonna be a busy day. Okay. Keep the bamboo pole in there. We're going to need to water. That coconut is going straight to Haley. But we don't want to grab that yet. I don't think I need that out of my inventory or in my inventory, cluttering it up just quite yet. I'll keep the sunfish for now. Keeping the Jojas for now. We'll sell these trash pieces. Those crops only grow one season. Thanks, Evelyn. You're not my grandma. I love my grandma very much. You are not my grandma. Don't call yourself granny. Not to me. Yeah, we'll cut cut down all the trees on the farm. We will collect all the salmon berries we possibly can. Maybe I'll save. Should I save tree cutting? I should go get all the salmon berry. That should be number 1. And maybe I will have the coconut on me just so that we don't have to come back to the farm, make that trek when we're ready to go gift Haley when she's available. So yeah, I will not do tree cutting down yet. I think that's smart. I think that's smart. Even though it wouldn't have been a bad idea to cut down the trees too, because if we push, I forget what level, let's check this out really quick, what level you get that 3rd berry harvest. I think it's level 8 foraging. I don't think I've ever made that. I don't think I've ever made that 3rd berry harvest before salmon berry season, or even during. Thank you, Short Fuzzed. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on. Wait, we gotta. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. You guys are making me so happy tonight. You guys are so incredible. That's 3 followers in one day. Do you know how crazy that is for me? Thank you so much. You guys really are making my night, man. I literally was. We had said, literally, yes, son of a bitch. Literally, one of the first things we were talking about, because Gary mentioned how close we were to 50, and it's like it felt. Thank you so much again. Yeah, it felt like we hit this like really slow spot, and I was like, it felt like. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I do too. I am really trying to make a go at this thing, man. I have a lot planned for this stream. Me and my friends, especially, dude, honestly, my buddy Paxmore and Gary right here, so encouraging and helpful. I mean, everybody on the stream, sorry, I don't have to mean just because I'm seeing your guys' names right now, but like, you guys are helping me plan out what we're doing. I have so much stuff planned for the stream. I have so much exciting, cool stuff, which again, I will also point out to the newcomers. If you want to check out any previous stuff that we've done on the stream, we've done a full How to Marry a Photographer playthrough. And if you want to see what else we do on the weekly basis, we do have our weekly shows doing photography stuff. All that stuff's on the YouTube, so check that out if you are truly interested in what we're doing. Which again, welcome to the stream and welcome to the dark room. A lot of photography based stuff, and in this case, we're gonna marry the photographer in Stardew Valley. Trying to beat our score, our speed that we've done this in. Anyway, where was I going? Okay, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy. Hope I don't shame myself in front of you. Foraging. I just wanted to see what level that 3rd berry harvest comes into play. Which is going to be level 8. Yeah, that's what I thought. Isn't that what I said? I think that's what I said. Because we got the +1 at level 4. And then I think what I really, really am pushing for, generally, it's not going to matter on this run, but generally I'd be pushing to get to level 8 foraging before blackberry season in fall, which is easy to do if you really focus on the foraging skill, which is what we're doing. I do not think that's possible before salmonberry season, though. Correct me if I am wrong. Maybe there's a method out there to get to level 8 by now, but by the 15th, in the first 2 weeks, I mean, looking at what level we're at now, we would have had to have had double the amount of stuff to forage and harvest, right? It's called cheating, yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah, we could do that. But like, as you see, I've been planting as many trees as possible. We've been cutting down as many trees as possible. I've been collecting all the foraging possible. I do not think you could, you could not get there by now. I have, during blackberry season, I have just made, like, I think on like one of the first days of blackberry season, I was disappointed in myself for not having reached level 8 and not having that third berry harvest. And then while I was foraging the berries off the trees, I hit level 8, which is totally possible. When you're foraging the berries, you are getting a little bit of experience every time you're foraging the berries. So I built up enough experience. And luckily, those benefits of the next level that you reach, they come into play as soon as you reach that level. It doesn't take you sleeping and getting the notification for increasing your level. You'll just immediately start to see those benefits. And those benefits increase our profits. But anyway, now salmon berries. After today, salmon berries will be like 100% all we're going to need for replenishing our energy. Don't cut the tree down, Paul. So I can sell all those other things that we've been holding on to. I'll keep a couple. Like I said, there are a couple other reasons why you'd want those forageable items and such. Really just in case Haley puts a request up on the billboard, but in fact, if anybody asks for one, it's probably good to have those in your inventory just so that you can complete those little quests. Get a little bit more money for them. Spring onion. Not too bad. Got 4 there. I really am still blown away by that patch of spring onion that we found, though. That was... I've never seen such good onion. Not in my lifetime. Probably never will again. That's not true. What I will do now is actually count how many we found on that patch on that day. And I'm going to use that as my record for most spring onion in one patch. Like I said, I think broken up into different zones, I might have found some higher abundance. But I don't think in one little patch like that was incredible. I also would be interested to know what the actual limit to those spawning for the day would be, if there is one. Okay, we got that coconut on us. What's up, Joss? Oh, are you looking for my aunt? No. In fact, I am not. Shoot to break the record, yeah. I hold the highest record for spring onion found. Hey, oh, there's Haley. Ooh, so perfect. What's up, Haley? This town is so small, it sucks. I have to drive like 20 miles to buy any decent clothes. Okay, whatever. Take a coconut. We're gonna make something out of you. Make you my wife. Oh my god, my favorite is... That's why I usually just order online. Smart. That's cool. I've never scrolled. I never use the I never use this method of cursoring. I usually use the controller style menu or whatever, so like I never hover over stuff. It's kind of fun. There are little secret Easter eggs in certain places, at least at the beginning of the game. In the title screen, you can like scroll over stuff and there's like little things you can do. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some like magic here. Okay, so she got her coconut. Did that boost us? Yeah. Wait, yeah, we were at 4, right? Weren't we? Anyway, there's our 2 gifts for the week. There's our dialogue for the day. She's got to take pictures. Awesome. Let's just keep getting them sandberries, man. That's all that matters. I could probably sell like all this stuff now. Like I said, that's going to be... That's really what I'm worried about the most now, is just getting the money to get the house upgrade. Ooh, a bread? A bread? Oh, we have a lot lot of stuff in our inventory. Let's go to Pierre's really quick, and we'll sell some of this crap that's on us. There is no price difference between selling to Pierre, right? I don't think so. Okay, give me a Haley quest, dude. Clint! I'll accept it. I don't like it, but I accept it. Pam might get a parsnip for her birthday if I'm being nice that day. Okay, do you have the bouquet? Yeah, he doesn't get them in his stock until we get to 8 hearts, right? I think that's how that works. And I'm not buying shit from you. But I'm selling you, in fact, all these onion, horseradish. Take the bread too, right? I'm not gonna... Yeah, I just want as much inventory space on me right now without having to dump at my farm. And I don't need any of that stuff. Good. And what do you got today? Need a drink? Jeez, dude, enabler! Fried egg. Smell that? What can I get you? What does he say that? Smell that? He's not saying it today. Smell that? That's the fried egg. Okay, nothing good for Haley there. That's fine. That we have depleted our loved gifts. I don't really want to waste time at the beach because there's no salmon berries down here, right? I'll grab this. Yeah, I don't want to waste time out of the salmonberry zone. Because if we finish getting all the salmonberries we can today, then we will start felling them trees. I'll be chilling. I'll be chilling. Still haven't gotten a gold daffodil, though. Color me surprised. Yup. Where am I missing any salmonberry bushes? I should know where every single one of these are by now, but I do not. All the possible bushes that can have them. There's probably a really good map. Someone has definitely made a good map that I could follow. I'm not going to do that. No point, I don't think. I'm really worrying about it. I mean, I guess it would save me some foot travel time, I guess. It's like we're doing double duty now, though, because we're also checking for foraging in all these spots, so I'm not like wasting time. Let me jump on this swing for a second. I need a minute to relax too, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that was plenty. Not too much relaxation. Again, I'm a farmer. Oh shit, gotta go get these salmonberries. Salmonberries and this little thing is a reminder, yeah. Can't I sit on this? Isn't it when people sit on that? I can't sit on it though. In Zelda, you would like push this thing and then we'd probably get a nice little like zone to go into. Possibly with the treasure box containing a heart fragment. It's a good season to start thinking about gardening. Even for us non-farmers. Lewis, you senile old piece of shit. Never talk to me again. How did you become mayor? Maru hopes us out. She's a good kid, yeah. In bed. What? Trying to disrespect your daughter, dude. Here's a cool idea, by the way, for a sequel to this game. It'd be a prequel, right? And you play as Mayor Lewis when he first becomes mayor, and you're tasked with like turning the town around a little bit. Like the town is like in financial ruin and like they need more tourism and stuff like that or something. Here, I should get the sword, huh? And it would be more, it would have a lot more real-time strategy element to it. Like you could, like maybe there would be like, you could choose where the buildings go and like the community center getting set up and like choices to set up the community center and all this cool stuff, helping people build their houses. Like a little bit of a, it's like, it would be a blend of like a Sim City type game, because you can like, maybe you can help choose the layout of the actual town, something like that. And then on top of that, you also have your own little home farm, mini farm area that you could also customize and make your own. I think that sounds like cool. I think it sounds cool. He's only been mayor for 2 years. Yeah. As far as we know, you know, who knows? Okay. Did I hit everywhere that has salmonberry trees? We went all the way through Cindersap, right? I did this whole run. What I wasn't really paying as much attention to was the trees that have been growing back as I've been yapping and also trying to clock the salmonberry trees, bushes, shrubs, whatever, plants, salmonberry plant. So I think we're good. I think now we can focus on just getting those trees on the farm cut down, I think is all we're going to need to do with the remainder of this day. And then also keeping an eye out for salmonberries on the farm. Oh, you know where we did not check was up by the up by Grandpa's little shrine. Let's go check there. I know there's a couple trees. Oh, I also see one on the left side there. We'll grab that. Don't worry. And we have plenty of energy, so I'm not worried about getting to bed at midnight. I think now, seeing as we've been entering bed with a lot of energy on several days now consistently, I'm pretty confident with the amount of energy replenishment stuff that we have. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep these in here for now. I'm going to keep a couple Joja Colas. I guess I'll keep the leeks only because of how amazing those are for energy. 40 energy. That's incredible. I want to keep a few. I'm not going to need that many daffodils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only other thing I would do this stuff is make more mixed seeds, but I don't want to waste the time farming. I don't think, right? I don't think so. Like I said, I think I'll do one playthrough where we're real heavy on that. Like the next time, on the next session of How to Marry a Photographer, try to remind me, or I will try to remind myself, that was one of the methods that we chose for this run was no wild seed production, like a smaller amount of wild seed production. And then the next time we'll do a very, very heavy wild seed production and see if either method feels better or worse. I'm going to say it's probably not going to be a big difference either way. Because again, I think ultimately what we're running into as the big issue is not finding those gifts at Traveling Cart or Gus. Those are the two big things. Otherwise, like some of this stuff is like such a minimal impact, and getting the foraging skill up is really only benefiting us if we need as many gold daffodils as possible, or high quality daffodils as possible for gifting. Because we have not had very many high quality daffodils to gift. The first 2 weeks of playthrough, or the first gift, was it just a one gifting week? Maybe we only went through one gifting week so far, or we just finished our second rather, or we're on to our third. We're on to our third. Either way, we only had daffodils. I really know my Stardew. Well, we take marrying a photographer very seriously around these parts. But yes, this game I could confidently tell you I'm very obsessed with Stardew Valley. Me and most of my pals and friends. I'm very proud to say I got my girlfriend into playing this game. Okay, I'm very proud. Very, very proud. Yeah, this game is great, dude. This game is incredible. It's one of those games that like I put down, like I'll finish a 2-year cycle or whatever. Easy clap. Yeah, thank you. I finish like a 2-year cycle, and like I also do like designing specific farms. Like I said, my favorite farm, which I will, Gary, thank you. I will show off my farms on my main farms that I'm very, very proud of. I will show those off one day. But I will like go back to playing them. Like I'll stop playing for a while, and then I'll get a hankering. I'll just get a real hankering to play Stardew. But also since I've started or trying to do this as good as I possibly can, my mental processes have been very focused on the ins and outs of how we could do this the best, and what methods to use, what differences, what little things could make. And I do very much. It's very fun. I do very much enjoy it. Anyway, I'm selling like all this shit. I don't think there's any reason. I'll keep like a couple. I don't think people can ask for spring onion. I'll keep the high-end food items again for energy replenishment, but I don't think that's necessary. I think honestly the financial gain is the most important thing now. Because I do not want to reach enough stars. I do not want to reach enough hearts with Haley and then run into not having enough money for the house upgrade, or not having enough money to buy the amulet on the day that it's raining for the first time that we have the possibility of buying it. That could really bone us, because it could take another week to get a rainy day. And I don't think I can get a rain. There's no way I'm going to be able to get a rain totem yet, I don't think, to get it to force the rain on a day. That might be something actually I should look into, is like how the quickest way I could get a rain totem would be, so that I could force the rain on the day that I really want to buy that amulet. We'll see, whatever. Okay, sell that. Let's just sell. Yeah, we're selling it all. Bet the farm, dude. I hope I don't regret this. Is there any reason? Fuck it, I'll keep the cranberry sauce. Fuck it, okay? I could always sell it again later. I'm only considering the possibility of a very lucky day. The spirits are very pleased spirit day, with a shitload of trees to chop down, and then not having enough stuff to replenish my energy on those days. But again, there's like 4 days of salmon berries, and we got 52 today, so that we're going to have like a couple hundred salmon berries by the end of salmon berry season. So I think we're going to be okay, but whatever. I'm going to save these fish just in case those pop up as quests on the bulletin board. I got to save the silver daffodils, because those are still currently the highest quality gift that we're going to be able to have if we don't find any more of those coconuts, pink cake, or fruit salad at the cart or at Gus. We checked Gus today, right? Yeah, because that was the fried egg. Leeks we'll keep for energy. I'm gonna keep like 3 of each of these just to be safe. I don't care about gifting them to people for their birthdays. People that love these, like Krobus loves their horseradish, right? But we don't care about that. Parsnips. don't really care about, right? We might want one for Pam for her birthday, but that's a waste of time. The only reason I'm keeping a couple of these is just in case, again, someone asks on the bulletin board, especially if it's Haley, for one of these as a quest. I really want to accomplish that quest. People can ask for parsnips since that's seasonal. I should have bought and planted at least one of each type of produce for this season. That was kind of a stupid choice, and only because Haley could potentially ask for instance, a potato. She could ask for a potato from my farm, a farm fresh potato for her quest. And if I don't have one, I'm shit out of luck. That's actually, I should have notes. I should have notes somewhere and say, remember to plant at least one of each type and save that one thing just in case. But whatever, that's fine. Yeah, sell. No daffodils. We're going to make a lot of money. Sure are going to make a lot of cash today. Save. Drembach. Leave that there. The morels, I think somebody could ask for those, so let's at least keep one. Right? Yeah, we'll keep one. Largemouth bass we'll save. Someone asked, I got a largemouth I got a largemouth bass out of a trash can one day, and then the same day there was a bulletin board and someone was asking for a smallmouth bass. Couldn't have been more frustrated. I wasn't that frustrated. It's fine. Nailed it. Okay, so this is all still saved stuff for now. We will sell all of this once we really start needing money. Let's fell these trees with the rest of our day. We just lost from me. Oh, there's also that Cinderberry right there that we wanted to grab. Which makes me feel like we didn't really thoroughly check the farm for the salmonberries. Ooh, and a dandelion sitting behind the salmonberry tree. Whoa. Hookups, bro. Hookups. Game just hooking me up. Yeah, let's walk over to the shrine area, though, and check for the berries over in here. What's up, cat? Did I talk to you yet? Yes, I did. So yeah, there can be, I swear there's some kind of tucked away salmonberry trees back. No, maybe not. Maybe not on this farm. I do seem to miss the ones on the peripheral areas. Those are easy to miss. Not seeing any there, though. Okay, where are the other trees that we could chop down here, though? Were there any other fully grown? None there. Here we go. And I see a artifact spot. Now, to me, these things always look like worms, just kind of wiggling around, popping out of the ground, right? But I think the game describes them as roots. And then I'm like, why are the roots squirming around though? You know what I mean? That's kind of I would worry about if I was mayor, of course, if Lewis was doing his fucking job. He'd probably be like, "Yo, it is a little disconcerting that we have roots around town that are moving." I'd probably call in a specialist of some kind and get that checked out, or at least at the very least get Demetrius to take a look, since he's a scientific mind. He's a bit of an egghead. Let's get into bed before midnight. I'm pretty sure we got all the trees that were fully grown. I guess we'll sell this. We'll sell all this stuff. All this that we just got, we can sell. We checked. Oh, do we check the bus stop for salmonberries? Yes. You know where we didn't check, and I don't mind going past midnight to do this. Oh, first of all, there's freaking trees here too. I messed some shit up, dude. I feel like we twiddled our thumbs a few times today, and that is why. And now I'm just screwing myself over. Not really. This area, I did not check this spot. Yes, 2 salmonberry trees. 1, a 2. And then didn't we find like a secret way to get like... Where was that secret path? I can't cut down that tree right there, can I? No. I swear there was like a secret path around here somewhere that we discovered that I'd never seen. Never seen that many spring onion, and I'd never seen... let's do this. Pop that right there. Okay, I'm getting into bed, game. At 1. Okay, let's really quick though. Real quick. We gifted Haley. Yes. We're good for the week on the gifts. All we're gonna need to do is talk to her every day. Still gonna be checking Gus's stock the rest of the week. Okay, but we're good. We talked to her. We checked. We did as much salmonberry harvesting as possible. We felled all the trees we could possibly fell. I am comfortable going to bed. I am comfortable going to bed. Demetrius has always got his hands in his pockets, though. It's like, dude, come on, man. You don't you don't have to be that nervous. I guess everybody kind of has their hands in their pockets. Demetrius looks especially like he has his hands in his pockets, though. I guess. Haley, not so much. I mean, Haley's, you can see her hands kind of flung out. Much like the way Iron Man would fly, with his hands a little out. Flamboyant hands out. It's kind of how they do it. Anyway, yeah, we're good. We're good to bed. We're good to bed. We are good to bed. No foraging upgrade yet, huh? I think we had just leveled up. Maybe that's not surprising. I forget when we actually reached that. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick walk around. I'm not going to play this day. We have a couple. Just want to get a good idea what we're going to be looking at. Fertilizers are for sale. Hats, person, nice. We have a couple trees. Looks like I got some cauliflower to pick at the beginning of the next day. Like I said, I'm not gonna play this day. I'm just gonna do a quick little once over to see what we have in store. We have some trees to cut down. Got some more salmon berries. Again, I don't really need to collect it because they're not gonna matter anyway. Plenty of salmon berries there. Salmon berry there. Okay, so we'll be well worth, yeah, 2 of them there. Oh, we're gonna get so many salmon berries. Couple of trees. Tree, salmon berry, horseradish. Okay, that's good. Tuesday. For you, it was salmon berry season. But for me, it was a Tuesday. A lot of salmon berries, though. Okay. I think that might also have something to do with the daily luck. Let's go shift down to the spring onion area. See if there's going to be any good loot down there. A lot of salmon berries. Holy shit. Okay, we got trees coming back here. That's a good sign because this was the first place that we... Thank you, Redeem. Thank you. We first began our really hardcore tree cut down over in this corner of the forest. So all these ones over here should be... Ooh, that's another big onion patch. Not as big as that one that I was talking about, though, but pretty big. Got some spring onion. Okay, yeah. Oof. Not that I wasn't going to come over here. I mean, even if there was like one tree with salmon berries on it, I probably would have made it a point to come down here. Dandelion there. Just building a little bit of a mental map. so I can kind of remember this stuff. There goes a rabbit. Sandberries there. Plenty of sandberries. Okay, good shit. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I just wanted to do one little... That's good shit. We can end it there. That's fun. That was pretty successful, dude. That was a very, very, very successful loved gift buying experience. I mean, we've got... Was that 3 now that we've... 3 that we've had? 4? Again, right there, the fact that we got a loved gift for her birthday immediately should mean that we're gonna beat our best time from last. Thank you. From last session, last season of this game of the How to Marry a Photographer series. And then the fact that we also got another full week of loved gifts in all already as well. That's another big... I think that even alone, had we even just had that outside of the loved gift for her birthday, just having those 2 loved gifts this early outside of the birthday gifting was huge. That should have been huge in terms of boosting our speed of completion. Move on to completion. Move in after completion. The max system. Move in after completion. We will be continuing this next Monday. Maybe I'll do another one on Wednesday. Maybe it's either Stardew's definitely going to be Monday, but then every once in a while maybe I'll do a Wedding Wednesday stream in Stardew, depending on how things go. You're ending now. Yes, yeah. Wrapping it up now. It's late here. It was 10:30 p.m. Your boy needs to eat. But we will be back. We'll be back for more, plenty of this. Again, I'll do this at least Monday, once a week Monday. Pokemon Snap stream. Oh my god. I have not only the new Pokemon Snap to play, which I have never played. So yeah, we have that on the way. But before we get into new Pokemon Snap, I will have a nice in-depth Pokemon Snap playthrough. That's a big one. I loved that game when it was out on N64 back in the day when it first came out. Very much loved that game. Yes, it's on the list of photographic content streamables to do. Yeah, we 100%. I'm not going to quote you when that's going to happen. Because I have a lot of stuff on the list of things to do. As I stated, I don't know if you've heard me rant about this already, but when we're playing these games, I'm kind of building what will be a nice all-encompassing video describing and explaining the photography content in whatever game it is that we're playing. So I will have a nice in-depth review commentary video about photography in Stardew Valley, what we've been doing with it, what was cool about it. And Pokemon Snap, again, that will be something we'll do. So it'll be like this. I will do, a very long stream, couple, months or whatever of doing once a week Pokemon Snap or multiple days of Pokemon Snap. Trying to we'll probably beat the whole game. We'll probably make some records for ourselves to beat in subsequent playthroughs. And then we'll start building the content to describe that photography in Pokemon Snap, what we think about that, the type of cameras that we use, what we can do with the photos in the game that we're taking. Every game is like a slightly different experience, and I'm building all the info to document and explain all of that. And the games that we've played the most so far have been Stardew Valley, so that will be finalized, or we will have a nice finalized video about the photography in Stardew Valley relatively fast, because there's very little actually to talk about in this game in terms of the photo content. Fallout 76 we play a lot. That has a huge amount of photo stuff in it, and so there's a lot to detail. This camera, this real life camera, is the camera model that they used in game to design the camera item that you shoot with, and that fact alone creates a lot of cool stuff for Fallout 76. So that game we're gonna play a lot before we have a fully fledged video about. Um, and we've been doing that. I mean, again, I started streaming like last year at some point. And we still haven't done, I've been, again, building what I want to say, but also trying to build a decent amount of an audience so that people actually care, before I devote too much time in editing, writing, editing, producing those little videos, which is a little bit more in depth than just streaming. I mean, we can stream and we're building this content, and there's not quite as much to do. But those videos, obviously, recording myself talking and deciding what I want to say, what to include, what to omit, how to describe this or that. Also, if we're going to try to do any kind of research into the developer's choice or the designer's choice of camera that they use, those kind of things, I don't know how long it would take to get answers about that stuff. Not hoping for that kind of information quite yet, but Pokemon Snap, yeah, that... How about this? I'll say this. Pokemon Snap will be the next new game that we start on the stream. I will promise that. I think. I have a good list, but I do want to get to that game pretty soon. And I feel like more than anybody, or more than any other game that people mention Pokemon Snap and how I should be playing that. So yes, definitely. It is also, I think I mentioned this, I think Pokemon Snap, and correct me if I'm wrong, or if you guys catch wind of anything else, I think Pokemon Snap is the only like AAA photography specific game that I can think of. Pokemon Snap is the only AAA title photo game. Other than that, all these other games that we're playing and that I have in mind, photography is a side quest or a very minimal aspect of the actual gameplay, or even just it's nothing in terms of like, there's a lot of photo modes in games to take photos, but they're for the player's own personal use, not for in-game specific questing or things like that. So, anyway, Pokemon Snap, we're gonna do it. Either way, hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Hope it was enjoyable, relaxing experience. Again, thank you all to my new followers. I appreciate that. Let me see. I got a list. Short Fuzzed. If I fuck up pronunciation, I apologize. Thank you very, very, very much. Chardamus, thank you very, very much. And Not Brayman. I get a feeling you are Brayman. Not Brayman, thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. You guys did really honestly make my night, because it's been so stagnant lately with getting new people on here. So fused lol. Blame Gary. Oh, did Gary is this Gary? Well, I do love my boy. Gary. I do have the best friends in the world. I will say that. Thank you all very much for that. My friends are incredible. I have the best friends in the world. I'm not a rich man, but I have more friends than most people have, and very good friends. So thank you very much to all my friends. Not even going to specify, although Paxmore and Gary, you guys are pretty freaking rad, dude. Yeah, thank you all very much. Hope it was enjoyable. Let's do our socialists. Let's do the socialists. Again, if you want to watch the last session of How to Marry a Photographer, our last season doing this, it is all up on YouTube, ready to watch, along with most of the other streams that we've done, including the real-life photo shoots that we have on the stream. We haven't done one of those for a while, but we do shoot real-life photo content here in the studio, and I'm working on getting a lot more of that done. Again, that also very intensive in terms of time commitment and pre-production planning, all that kind of stuff. A lot more complicated than just jumping on and playing a game. But I'm working on it. We've renovations I'm working on in my little darkroom studio here to make that even higher quality. And we will be doing more of that. So you can check out the photo shoots that we have done. Those will end up on there. We are going to do a nice sunflower photo shoot stream for the tie-in with our How to Marry a Photographer. That'll probably be the next one we do, in fact, since summer is right around the corner. And I would love to do that before we finish this playthrough session on this How to Marry a Photographer season or session. But keep an eye on YouTube if you want to see any previous content or have access to what will be, again, the fully fledged produced videos explaining the photography in these games that we're playing. Instagram has mostly been the real life photo shoots that we do and content going along with those, but we have also done some in-game photography stuff. There's probably not much that I could do with the Stardew stuff since I can't really share photos from this game, but eventually we'll be doing a lot more in-game photography posted there as well at some point. Twitter has mostly or really only been alerts for when we go live. And if you did enjoy the stream and you're new and you haven't followed yet, obviously the best way you can help support the stream is to follow it here and obviously come back and hang out. Best thing you can do, which would be very helpful. But if you want to help support the stream in an even better way, help it grow, add to the production value that I can offer, check out Patreon. Obviously would be very, very welcome and helpful as well if you got deep pockets. I don't have anything planned for Tuesday or Wednesday this week, but I might surprise everybody. I did say maybe I'd do a Spelunky speed run, camera speed run in Spelunky. Maybe. That's kind of easy to set up, but maybe not. I really don't have anything planned until Thursday and Friday, which Thursday is always Triforce Thursdays, where we're going to shoot in Zelda Breath of the Wild. And then Friday, Photography Friday and Fallout 76. Our two bread and butter gameplay streams. I don't know if those are bread and butter, but Zelda Breath of the Wild is extremely fun to photograph in. I have a huge amount of fun doing that. So Thursday we're going to look forward to Fallout 76. You guys know I love Fallout. There's no denying that. Yeah, maybe I'll pop up tomorrow or Wednesday, perhaps. But there's also other stuff I should be doing. Getting the videos uploaded to YouTube. I still have to upload everything from last week and tag all that and get that done. And then I have been trying to work on getting at least one or two short videos uploaded every week, little short clips, highlights and stuff from previous streams, which I haven't gotten my workflow down on that front yet, but it's been increasing. And in fact, I will say that we did have our most successful YouTube video to date posted maybe it was 2 weeks ago now. It was last week, 2 weeks ago. Just one of our shorts that we posted. It kind of blew up, you know what I mean? Or at least in terms of the view count that I am used to seeing on the YouTube, which is usually in the single digits. We got 800 views on our short, which I think that does also speak to short form content and how easy that is to consume and how much more likely people are to watch a short form content video, as opposed to the streams, which I will also point out, as I've said before, really, I mean, I know I kind of just started streaming, so I'm just trying to get stuff up on YouTube so that it looks like it's alive and that we're doing things and that it's consistent and that we have at least a kind of a shtick, which again, it's all photography based stuff. I do not have a delusional mind thinking that people are really going to watch all those streams. I do not, honestly, the stuff we've been putting up, it's just to make it look like we have content on there and that we're regularly posting stuff. I do not expect people to watch 4-hour streams after the fact at this point in our stream life. So just know your boy is not that unrealistic. I got high hopes, and I swing I swing for the fences. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to get to first base, man. I'm just trying to make that first base run. So yeah, don't. When I point out the YouTube stuff, I always just feel I'm very self conscious. Try not to be so self conscious. Son of a bitch. Thank you. And yeah, look forward to more redemptions. We've been working on a lot of those too. Either way, again, very much appreciate everyone hanging out. Very much thankful to my new followers. Very, very, very thankful. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and take care and take pictures, my friends. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye, all. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. I probably forgot something. I always forget stuff, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Thanks, guys. Peace.